Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another predictions video. And in today's video I'm going to be predicting the Lopez versus Martin fight. If you are new around here though and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like video, and let's get straight into it. So going into this fight, Lopez is 17-1 with 13 KOs and Martin is 40-2 with 13 KOs. This fight is for the WBO International Super Lightweight title, in which Lopez holds. Lopez's last fight was a win via TKO in round 7 versus Camper, and Martin's last fight was a win via unanimous decision versus Felix. Lopez is 25 and Martin is 29, so only a 4-year age gap, not massive. Lopez is a very attacking fighter with great body shots, which is what he's shown in his fight versus Lomachenko, and I mean many of his other fights as well. Martin will have to counterpunch and then not try and go toe-to-toe with him to be able to really stand a chance of beating somebody as skilled as what Lopez is, because I mean at times he does lunge in, and that could be something that Martin will be looking to capitalise on, just kind of like that's his main weakness really. Lopez's only loss came via split decision versus Kambosos Jr. last year, but of course he has since won versus Camper, like I said, and is now back on track to becoming a world champion again at some point. Martin's losses have come via unanimous decision versus Yigit in 2017 and via points versus Lepelli in 2013, but since then he has been on an 11-fight win streak, so arguably he deserves this fight versus Lopez. I mean, Lopez is on kind of the comeback since the loss, and so he's not really ready to be put straight into world title kind of contention yet, and so a fight versus Martin against a top contender in Martin is a good fight to be taking, as so they're both top contenders. And I mean, Martin for this fight is probably a bit of a step up for him more than anything, because I mean the few opponents that he has faced, I mean I know Mickey Garcia is a creditable fighter, but his last few opponents haven't really been at the same kind of skill level as Lopez. I mean Felix isn't really anywhere near what you'd think Lopez's skill level is at, and so this is a bit of a jump for him, but I respect him for taking it. I mean I believe he's taking it on some short notice. So yeah, I've got to respect him for taking the fight, and that kind of means that Lopez is the favourite for this fight, and I think that Lopez will win via unanimous decision. I don't think he'll be able to stop Martin, to be honest. I think a unanimous decision is fair enough, and I mean, like I said, against a top contender like Martin is a fair result, and will move Lopez on nice and steadily. I don't think it'll be a crazily difficult fight, but I think Lopez will be able to just outbox him really and just outclass him, and as long as he doesn't go in and go for any crazy shots like I was speaking about and gets caught, I think it should be relatively smooth sailing, but it is still a tough matchup and a tough fight for anybody. And then moving on from this fight, I mean if Lopez does win, of course, there's the fights of Prograis just won versus Zepeda, so that would be a good fight, and two yet again top contenders. Probably Prograis is seen to be better than Martin, but still very tough fight. Kambosos Jr., if he wants to go back down to lightweight and have another fight versus him, as he is coming off the two losses versus Haney, so that could be another good fight to get Kambosos back into fighting again. Or Barboza Jr. I mean, I really want to see Barboza Jr. get a chance against some really big fighters, and I mean, I think he deserves it, to be honest. From his win versus Zarria was a very impressive victory, and I think, like I said, I think he deserves this opportunity and can get this opportunity now, and I would love to see that fight happen. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Like the video if you didn't, like the video, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.